Today is Veterans Day. It is a legal holiday for the ones who served for our country. So let's go check that out.
Veterans Day gives Americans the opportunity to celebrate the bravery and sacrifice of all U.S. veterans. However, most Americans confuse this holiday with Memorial Day. Some Americans don't know why we commemorate our veterans on November 11th. It's imperative that all Americans know the history of Veterans Day so we can honor our former service members properly. In 1954, after having been through both World War II and the Korean War, the 83rd U.S. Congress amended the Act of 1938 by striking out the word armistice and inserting the word veterans. With the approval of this legislation on June 1st, 1954, November 11th became a day to honor American veterans of all wars. In 1968, the Uniforms Holiday Bill ensured 3-day weekends for federal employees by celebrating 4 national holidays on Mondays: Washington's birthday, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Columbus Day.
Happy Veterans Day to all, and especially the ones who served. Also, we have a new fine arts chair, so let's go.
I was really captured by the arts. I've always been very curious and excited about the arts, but it really started to come to a bit of a boil, if you would, when I was in 7th grade, and I really started to get involved with band and competition. And I really realized in 7th grade during my piccolo solo at competition that I wanted to do music for the rest of my life. We do. We have some new teachers in the building, really excited. I'll go through all of them because some people may not know. If you're a freshman, you may not know who we have. We have wonderful staff. We have Mr. Russ Rywell, who is our debate coach, and he's a teacher here in debate. We have Carmen Junquera, Miss Junquera, who does the photography, Mr. Virgin, who does visual arts, Miss Money, visual arts. We have Miss Lafredo, who is our new theater teacher, and myself, of course. We have Miss Serrano, brand new band director. We have a new marching band director after school. His name is Mr. Elijah Thomas. We have a new guitar and sound engineering teacher. His name is Mr. Nick Mastrovito. And of course, we have our wonderful film instructor, and her name is Miss Elizabeth Pierce. It wasn't this, the fine arts chair position was not something that I was absolutely sure I would assume this year. I had my eye on it a little bit, but I wasn't fully sure. However, the opportunity presented itself, and we really needed somebody at the end of last year. Come May, somebody needed to step up and do this, and Miss Duval was such a wonderful chair and agreed to assist whenever necessary, and she's been great. Well, we have a wonderful department. We've had a wonderful department since I came to the school. It's been just amazing. We have a department that's, I would say, competitive with any other high school. We have some, I would say, more offerings than any other high school, or at least as many. We have specialists in each classroom. So for instance, in a lot of high schools, I know they have music teachers that teach all the different facets of music, orchestra, band, some of them even do musical theater, and they're spread very thin. But we're very fortunate that our teachers are specialists. What the fine arts means to me, you know, it means a lot to me, just as an artist type, I guess you would say, but it means more to me for what it means to the students. We're student focused, and what I notice with the students is they have an opportunity to really express themselves. They have an opportunity to show their uniqueness, and sometimes you need that within your day. You have a lot of hard work that you have to do. There are lots of tests, there's a lot of grades, there's a lot of pressure on today's students. And I think with the arts, they're able to come in and yes, we work, but we work/play. And we're able to help each kid find their unique individual voice. And that's a great thing to see.
Good luck to Miss Jen, of course, and good luck to America because of Trump. So,
I feel like the election was just complete and utter garbage, and I just feel like all of America is scared for what's going to happen with Mr. Trump as president.
I'm very happy about it. I think it's going to be a new time, a fresh start. Really excited to see what happens.
I feel like the election was a joke. Like, how do we let somebody like Trump get so far and actually become our president? Other countries are laughing at us because we don't look like we have control over anything, really.
Well, it was certainly surprising. If you look at the charts, everyone was thinking Clinton was going to win at 8 o'clock, and then it tanked. But you know, never underestimate rural America.
Both candidates were pretty bad, and you know, there's nothing we can do about it now that Donald Trump is president. But you know, both candidates were bad, so that's all I gotta say.
Most of my friends are going. I don't want that.
I think Trump shouldn't have won just because he's racist.
I was going for Hillary just because I feel like she's the better candidate to support me and my family.
Everybody sucks. Now we're doomed.
It's horrible. It's horrible, alright? Donald Trump should have not won. He has no record in anything political. While Hillary Clinton was, what was it, Speaker of the House, she's Secretary of State, she was First Lady, she's good.
I feel like some bad things happened and some good things happened. Like here locally, we had some really great amendments passed. Nationally, I think the thing that's the most disturbing, personally, in my opinion, is the idea of the Electoral College and how Hillary Clinton actually won the popular vote, but Donald Trump's going to be president towards the Electoral College. This happened 16 years ago in the first election I voted in 2000 with Al Gore and Bush, and it's just sad that we haven't learned from that, and now we're going to see history repeat itself again.
As a friend to many illegal immigrants, or who knows many illegal immigrants, I'm kind of scared for them. And not only that, it's very overwhelming to find out that we have such a homophobic, racist and misogynistic person as our president. And I don't know, I just think it's really unfair to a lot of us and to other people out there who do believe in those rights.
Like, don't forget to not vote and then wait for congressional elections, vote in a Democratic Congress to veto everything that Trump tries to pass, just like they did to Obama.
Well, hopefully it's going to be a good 4 years. MBSH Shape Club picture was selected. The MBSH Shape Club picture was selected as a finalist for their entry in the 2016 Red Ribbon Photo Contest. They are competing for a $1,000 prize. The Shape Club will use the money to purchase bulletin boards for all of the buildings at our school, so the clubs will have a designated place to share their news and events. Please vote at redribbon.org.
I really like on this palette in the room.
Have a good weekend, Isaac.